Welcome to our channel. Today we how to enable Google Cloud OS config for patch compliance step by step clearly. To enable Google Cloud OS config for patch compliance, start by logging into your Google Cloud console. Navigate to the Compute Engines section in the left-hand menu. In the Compute Engine section, select VM Instances. Choose the virtual machine you want to manage. Click on the Edit button at the top of the VM Instance Details page. Scroll down to the Cloud OS Config section. Check the box next to Enable OS Config. Scroll further down to find the Service Account option. Ensure the service account associated with your VM has the necessary permissions. The recommended role is OS Config Agent. Now, move to the Identity and API Access section. Verify that the Access Scopes section is set to allow access to Cloud OS Config. Next, click the Save button to apply these changes. Once saved, return to the left-hand menu and select OS Config under the Compute section. In the OS Config dashboard, go to the Patch Management tab. To set up a patch deployment, click on the Create Patch Deployment button. Provide a name and description for your patch deployment. Choose the target option to specify the VM instances you want to include. In the Patch Configuration section, select the patch types you wish to apply. Set the desired timing for the patch deployment in the Schedule section. Once all configurations are made, click on the Create button. After creating the patch deployment, monitor its status in the OS Config dashboard. Check for compliance reports under the Compliance tab to ensure your instances are compliant with the patches applied. You have successfully enabled Google Cloud OS config for patch compliance. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the Reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.